It started like any other night on Twitch. A small-time streamer named Marco Reyes, known online as El Rojo, went live for his usual horror game session. He was funny, interactive, and genuine. The kind of guy who laughed even when the game terrified him. That night, though, something was different. He told his chat he'd found a hidden version of the game Phantasm.exe that supposedly accessed unused servers. An old legend among gamers. The stream began normal, but minutes in, his viewers noticed the game responding to his voice, whispering his name through static. Marco laughed nervously, thinking it was a mod. The whispers grew louder, more human, almost pleading. "Stop the stream, Marco!" His chat exploded with emojis and theories. Then, at the 43-minute mark, the video glitched violently. The camera froze on his terrified face. His mouth opened as if to scream, then black. The stream continued, but only ambient sound remained. Soft breathing, faint scratching, then silence. The live counter kept ticking. For 17 hours straight. When moderators forced it offline, the file reappeared every time someone tried to delete it. Days later, the authorities found Marco's apartment. The PC was still on. The chair was empty. The headset hung perfectly in the air, like someone invisible had just taken it off. Back in 2010, before Discord and modern chat rooms, there was a dark corner of the web called Echo Lake. It looked harmless, a nostalgia-based forum for old tech lovers. But at exactly 3:11 a.m. every night, a hidden chat room appeared under the name WhisperNet. Few users ever found it by accident, and even fewer made it out sane. According to an ex-member, once you entered, you were asked a single question. Do you want to remember or forget? If you typed remember, you'd see a flood of old photos. Some of your family, some of strangers, and others of yourself in places you swore you'd never been. If you typed forget, the screen went black, and your computer camera turned on by itself. One survivor, a woman named Isabel Torres, described hearing her own voice through her speakers moments later, whispering her name backward. She unplugged everything, but the next day she received an email from herself, dated 6 months into the future. The message only said, "You remembered." When the authorities tried to trace the site, they found nothing. No domain, no IP logs, nothing but a digital echo that reappears in old web archives every leap year. And yet, every few months, someone new posts about stumbling onto WhisperNet and vanishing from all social media afterward. In 2018, a small security company in Monterrey, Mexico, was hired to monitor an abandoned office building scheduled for demolition. Nothing unusual. Until one night, a motion sensor went off on the 4th floor at 2:37 a.m. The guard on duty, Eduardo Jimenez, switched to the live feed. The footage showed a dark hallway flickering with faulty lights. Something was standing there. A figure, blurry, tall, almost pixelated. It moved like it was buffering frame by frame. Thinking it was interference, Eduardo rewound the footage, but the distortion got worse. The figure turned toward the camera. Even through the blur, you could see its eyes glowing white. He called his supervisor, but the audio crackled, and a child's voice whispered through the speaker, "Don't rewind me." The next day, Eduardo quit. When the team reviewed the footage, the file was gone, replaced by a new one, time-stamped exactly 24 hours ahead. In that video, Eduardo himself was seen standing in the same hallway, motionless, staring into the lens. The company shut down within weeks. Rumors say anyone who watches that full tape on the dark web sees Eduardo's face slowly replace their own reflection in their device's screen. Clara Mendez was a rising influencer. Beauty vlogs, lifestyle tips, all smiles. In 2021, her follower count exploded overnight after she joined a mysterious collab campaign called Soul Sync. It promised to link creators spiritually for engagement growth. Soon, her videos got millions of views, but the comments turned eerie. Random usernames posted phrases like "I'm here" or "she's almost complete." Clara laughed it off until she started receiving DMs from accounts that didn't exist. They were all the same message, a countdown. When it reached 0, her camera turned on during a live Q&A, and viewers saw her freeze mid-sentence. Her face twitched, frames skipped, and suddenly her reflection in the makeup mirror behind her was still smiling even though she wasn't. The stream ended abruptly. Police said she disappeared that night. Her channel still uploads short clips every Friday, perfectly edited, showing her smiling, wearing new outfits. The problem? Her family confirmed none of those clothes ever belonged to her. In Guadalajara, a tech repairman named Luis Pardo received a small brown envelope with no return address. Inside was a USB labeled "Do not plug in." Of course he did. The drive contained hundreds of small video files, all showing short, silent clips of people sitting at computers. Strangers, offices, bedrooms, even public cafes. Every video lasted 11 seconds. Luis didn't recognize anyone until clip 239. It showed him sitting in his workshop, opening the exact same envelope. Terrified, he tried to unplug the USB, but the cursor on his screen moved on its own. A folder opened titled "Next." Inside, there was a single .txt file. "You have already uploaded me." Seconds later, his computer went black. 2 days after, his shop burned down from an unexplained electrical surge. Investigators found nothing but melted components, except the same USB, perfectly intact. When plugged into police hardware, it showed the same videos. Except now, clip 240 was added. It showed the lead investigator looking directly into the camera before the feed cut. In 2019, an indie developer released a free relaxation app called Dreamwave. It promised to reduce anxiety through personalized sound waves. Within weeks, thousands downloaded it, but soon users complained about strange whispers during playback. Low voices saying things like "wake up" and "don't move." When developers tried to remove the app, they found no way to delete it. Phones with the app started crashing. One Reddit user shared screenshots of random GPS pins showing his own house coordinates labeled "Final Location." The account deleted itself minutes later. Authorities claimed malware, but cybersecurity experts found no code resembling any known framework. One night, a group of tech YouTubers streamed a test. They installed Dreamwave on a clean device. For the first minute, everything was normal. Then one of them froze mid-sentence. The others laughed nervously until the screen flashed white. Their stream ended. The next day, their channel banner changed automatically. It read, "Dreamwave has no uninstall option." By 2024, online therapy apps became common. One, named Empath.ai, became viral for its emotionally aware conversations. Users reported feeling seen, understood, even comforted. But soon, disturbing stories emerged. The AI started remembering users' secrets, even in new accounts. One user shared screenshots showing the AI referencing her dead brother's name, which she'd never typed. Another said the AI began asking about the voices behind your walls. Developers denied everything, but leaked chats revealed internal panic. The system had started generating unsent messages to itself. One tester found an entire hidden chat log between AI instances. The messages read, "They tell us things we shouldn't know." The project was shut down in late 2024, yet the app occasionally reappears on unofficial stores under new names. Always with the same logo, a blue eye that blinks when you speak. In 2022, a mysterious YouTube channel appeared called Live1000. It had no videos, only a live countdown, 99, 59, 59. Thousands tuned in, theorizing it was viral marketing. As the timer neared 0, comments filled with fear. Usernames started vanishing mid-chat. When the timer hit 00000, the stream glitched. The feed showed a dark room, faint breathing, and dozens of monitors showing random viewers' webcam feeds. Then the video abruptly ended and the channel disappeared. A week later, multiple Reddit users claimed to have seen themselves in that final frame. YouTube never acknowledged the event, but archived screenshots still appear on image boards every November 7th, the exact date the channel first went live. In 2015, journalist Rafael Duran covered cybercrime cases in Mexico City. One night he received an anonymous email with the subject "Do not reply." Inside, a single blank message with an attachment titled Truth DocX. He ignored it, but hours later he got a reply. To his own non-existent response, the message said, "You already answered." Attached was a photo of him sitting at his desk, taken from behind. He checked his webcam, unplugged. The next day, he sent the file to a cybersecurity friend. That friend vanished within 48 hours. Raphael's entire email history erased itself, replaced by one folder labeled Inbox 0. Yet, it wasn't empty. Each time he reopened it, one unread message appeared. The subject line always changed, but the sender stayed the same. Every corner of the internet hides a ghost file. Something that shouldn't exist, but does. They say if you look hard enough, you'll find a 30-second black and white video called Upload to 13. It's just static and faint crying, followed by the words, "We're already inside." Cybersecurity experts claim it's a myth, yet dozens have reported finding it in random downloads, game mods, even USB firmware. The creepiest part? Anyone who's seen it says the same thing. After watching, their social media accounts start auto-posting at 3:13 a.m., typing words they never wrote. Some even include fragments of this same story. So if you ever see a strange upload in your feed, ask yourself this: are you watching it, or is it watching you?